Welcome, my name is Axial, and this is the first of a multi-part series on Divinity Original Sin. So without further ado, let's get started. I think for this, just as well, this is going to be a lone wolf gameplay, or playthrough, so it'll just be me and one other person. I'm thinking we're gonna go Lizard Bros, just to add a little bit of weird continuity to the whole thing. But I don't know, but first off, let's create our character. Oh, did I really? There it is. Okay. So we're going to be a conjurer for this playthrough. At least we're going to start off with the conjurer type stats. Purely because lone wolf and conjurer go well together. Let's go. I don't know. I kind of like the. We're gonna be a little mysticky today, so let's make it fancy. That looks okay. Let's zoom in here for a little bit. Get a better close look. Ooh, that looks. Oh, what other colors do we got? Purple and blue? That's a nice combo. It looks pretty nice. Very magical. We don't have any of that.
I'm ready. I'll yield to none.
You're not trying to escape, are you?
I don't know.
Better luck next time.
Better luck next time.
Greet the...
Better luck next time.
Nice try.
Let's go with that. And we're gonna go into here. We're intelligence and constitution. Let's see. I think constitution. I think that's actually pretty okay setup because actually our summons don't give a shit about what our intelligence is. Our magic does, but our summons do not. Let's get rid of lore master, and instead. Oh. Bartery persuasion. I don't really care. I mean, Lucky Charm is probably our better option just so we can get some better drops early game. Well, also. Actually, leadership would be okay. Dodging and 3% to all resistances. That's actually not that amazing. For now, at least. So, we're actually going to pop that into summoning immediately again. Oh, our talents. Pet Pal? Well, no, because we want to get the benefits of our lone wolf as soon as possible. We'll throw that on. And because we're a conjurer, we're going to take the mystic tag and just see what happens. What verbal options we get. Let's see. I do like that Tambura. So, all we need next is to give him a name. And I'm thinking... Oh, what am I doing? Rexius. And I think that's gonna be it, so let's get into it.
It all happened like I knew it.
Sorry about that.
A single drop of source magic. And like flies to honey, the monsters swarmed. The rebel panicked. The carnage began. And the magisters pointed their fingers at me. Just as I'd planned. I was shackled and collared and sent to Fort Joy. I'd come here to kill Godwoken. but instead I became part of their story.
And with that, we'll be starting our adventure. To those of you unaware, in this game, there are sorcerers and source hunters who are searching for this power called Source, which gives them these strong innate abilities. Because we went with our custom character, we have Dome of Protection
Still a bit
as
groggy,
our
are we? Don't
initial.
worry, the sedative will wear off soon enough.
We have Dome of Protection as our initial, and because we went with a custom character, if we went with one of the origin characters, they'd have their own unique initial ability, but I'm sure we'll find more later on. So let's just go. Let's go along with Master Siwan. Oop, did not mean to press that.
Easy now. No need to hurry. Get your bearings and report to me upstairs.
So this is the tutorial deck, and we're just gonna be... Though I'm not gonna be getting any experience for anything I do down here. It is a nice little area to get some loot and supplies right off the bat.
It wasn't a dream.
Especially with my lucky charm. It usually triggers every once in a while to give us some good stuff. But let's just keep it going. Oh.
An animal sty.
And that's the whole point, is to just get a little bit of materials ready. Gosh, I'm like that. 110 gold with Lucky Charm. Not a bad break to get. Healing potion, not bad. Alright. Immediately I'm going to equip the knife. Not mean to do that. And, well, because another reason why we picked the lizard classes with our conjurers, because we have this nice ability called Dragon Blaze. It only costs 1 AP. If you're unaware, AP is how you do actions when you do battle. You'll see that shortly when I come up to fight this guard to steal a key, because we are not a thief, and we do not have the ability to pick through this door.
The Magister Guard snorts and sniffles as he sleeps. You're almost impressed that one man can make such a phlegmy racket.
Oh, of course we're gonna boop the guard's nose.
Is my shift over? You here to relieve? Wait, you're no Magister. You're a sorcerer. What are you doing here, filthy lizards? Choose your words carefully.
Excuse you?
Ache to meet a new face.
Tell him you aren't, you heard yelling. Salute him and say Superior sent you. Tell the truth, you were snooping around. I don't think we're a liar.
The Magister
the truth.
considers you, shrugs, and curls his hands into fists.
That
You're honest, I'll give you that. Doesn't mean I'll
Called
be
for.
letting you go scot-free.
very uncalled for. I mean, you could.
I should have known there'd be trouble.
Whoosh. And that is why we picked the lizard class. Now we have all this fire, so that when we say summon our incarnate, except for right now, we're just gonna go with the fire. Normally I would pick the blood because it's really an overpowered type that can do a lot of damage really quick, as well as heal my incarnate. But in the meantime, we're also going to throw up a totem. And totems are very useful because they just automatically attack the closest target with whatever element they were set on. Same with our incarnate, they immediately gain the ability, and not the ability, well, an ability and the status immunity to whatever element is placed upon them. And with that, overkilled.
So much for
So
a
this is our
peaceful
little summon
stroll.
incarnate. He's now fireproof because I had him summoned in fire. And same with our totem here. And with that, I need to select Rexius again. We now have a laboratory key. Normally we'd go over here, but there should be... Ah, yes. There is a prisoner. Hello, Hemwar.
Hey! Get me out of this cage and I'll make it worth your while.
Why are you in the... Why are you in the cage?
Your guess is as good as mine. Someone screamed loud as a banshee. After that, pure pandemonium. They never even told me what I was accused of. Just dragged me down here.
Are we gonna be a nice character, or are we just gonna do whatever? There's no way you...
Set me free,
What's in it
and
for
I'll
me?
set you free. A fair trade, I should think.
Sounds fair.
A gentleman among jesters, you are. Give that lever a pull, and I guarantee we'll both get something out of the deal.
Okay. I'm going to trigger this and immediately start walking towards
The
him.
prisoner's buoyant voice darkens as his eyes rest on
Buoyant?
yours.
Ah, freedom. Tastes better than wine.
Boy, do I love your mustache.
I'm nothing if not a man of my word. And I did give my word I'd set you free, lad. Say your prayers while you've breath to speak them. The halls await.
Now that's a bad idea, bud. I'm now standing close enough that coming into contact is going to hurt you. I'm going to immediately knock you the F out. See, this is all just combos. Because I have the lone wolf, I can just utterly destroy this man without him even getting up. You know what? Summer Blaze too. And now my little buddy. See, he's no longer immune to fire now. He's the blood type, which gives him a lot more physical damage, as well as allowing him to heal with his ranged ability. Ooh, look at that. Beautiful. And because I spawned him so close, he can get that double hit in. Dealing with Hemwar. Ooh, a golden spoon. We're gonna add that to our wares. Ooh, there's a scroll here. Good thing to always do is just hit Alt, and we can look around for more stuff. Should be open. Empty potion bottles. We might deal with some of that stuff here in a bit. Please don't stand in the poison. Thank you. Money, always good.
Empty.
Is it now? Let's lay in this bed for a little bit. It's gonna give us just a little bit more. It's gonna heal us. And of course, our Incarnate has a time period. Let's see if we can get lucky. Oh, we did not. Where? I don't know why I just walked through that, but whatever. I'm going to be getting a bedroll here in a bit. That's going to allow me to heal whenever I'm not in combat anyway. Alrighty, well,
And I'm
that
back
is the
where I
tutorial area.
started. Nowhere to go but up.
So, we're going to leave the tutorial deck now. A little worse for the wear, but we'll get there.
Empty.
Really not too much supplies we're getting here.
No lesions, no trauma. It was black.
Why, you're looking a bit more chipper. Yes. Looks like that collar fits you snugly enough. Nice bit of work, even if I do say so myself.
Alrighty, Master C1.
There you are. Not too tight, I hope. The collar, I mean. Oh, not to worry. Every dog has to get used to its leash.
Oh, fuck you. I'm a lizard.
In the meantime, your next stop will be Magister William. All passengers have to be registered in the ship's manifest, and he's the chap in charge of the logs. You'll find
Alrighty.
him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters.
You had a long... Say you had a long black black dream about a ship sailing the river of the dead. But you're not dead, are you?
No. You're alive, and you're having a conversation. You are on a ship, of course, but luckily for us both, we're merely sailing the plain old sea.
You answered that so straightforward that it's almost not even
Index fingers
fun
pressed to her lips.
to be a
She
mystic.
pauses a moment to give you a scrutinizing gander.
My word, you do seem a bit befuddled, don't you? Perhaps I was a bit too generous with that sedative. Oh, well, I'm sure you'll soon gather your wits. Most likely. Eventually. A new life awaits, and if you're a particularly good boy, perhaps a cure as well. An end to Source. For good.
That sounds dumb. Well, oh, what's this? You can read it without any issue. The Source King insists that there are no
What a
magics
well
too
of knowledge
foul.
this tome is. Dallas is such a dear lending it to me.
Siwan, shut up. The Source King insists there are no magics too foul, even those that would block or even remove the source within an individual. I delight in his madness. It is an invitation to manipulate all which we once believed immutable. He provides all manners of experimental subjects. The text beneath lists a series of hexes materials required for muting source. Some of these objects are circled in black ink and annotated as followed. Helm, collar, mask? Alrighty. Let's go explore our new captive
Good
ship.
gods! There's been a murder here.
We will investigate that murder in a quick second. First, barrels.
There's a pattern in the blood.
Ooh, that is a lot of blood.
That can't be natural.
Let's stop
Behind
it
the
first.
Magister, a bloodied mass lies in a heap. Gore and limbs lie at odd angles. You can't make out a face amid the mess.
Avoid looking between lurching. Peer into the room and ask what happened.
There's been a murder. A sorcerer was killed by one of your own. Lucky you were busy getting your collar fitted at the time, or you'd be a suspect like the rest of them. Waters is investigating. She'll figure out who did it. Always does.
Huh.
Aren't
Can I
you
help?
enterprising? I'll let Waters tell you no herself.
Thanks,
Go
bud.
ahead. She with the body.
Ugly sight, isn't it?
Yeah, kinda.
Burns me up this happened under our protection. We're extremely lucky no Voidwalker followed the source that did this.
She looks up at you with
Why
a
would you be
mirthless
supposed to a
smile.
crime? Whatever mirthless means.
I was on duty in your room when the murder happened. You were asleep the whole time. Didn't even stir.
Damn, how would you know that?
You're one of the only indisputably innocent people on the ship. Unless you can commit murder in your sleep, of course.
Not
Figured
yet.
as much. Listen, I could use someone to keep their ears open among the passengers. Sometimes they clam up in front of a uniform. Bring me a good lead, and I'll throw in a shiny gold coin for you. How about that?
Alrighty.
Thanks.
Sure.
I just want to catch whoever did this before they hurt anyone else.
Anything? No. For some reason, it's illegal to look into there. Let's read this. A woman from Driftwood with nary a care offered me kisses that answered my prayer. I accepted her gift, then to my dismay, a spider she was, and I her buffet. Once feasting was over, she licked her red lips. I rose from the floor, still coming to grips. She thanked me for coming and bade her farewell. My prayer indeed answered, though still I did swell. That gave me nothing. I don't know about you. I was kind of hoping it would help with this investigation. So we know nothing.
Nothing to see here.
A young Magister stands pale and silent. Her knuckles whiten around her weapon as you pass.
She's wearing gloves. How would I see her knuckles? Well, let's see. Does C1 know anything about the murder?
Alexander, grant me patience. What? Why, for my peace of mind, of course.
Currents of magic surge inside you, boiling, bursting, then breaking. only to fade back into your soul like rain into the earth.
My, look at the concentration on your face. All will, but no result. There you have it. See? The collar's function. It neuters you of sorts. Makes you unable to cast source. For your own peace of mind, of course. Yours.
She frowns and peers at you closely, resting the back of one hand on your forehead and taking your pulse with the
Do I
other.
have a forehead? I'm a lizard. He's just rubbing my
Delusions
horns.
such as these are rare, but not unheard of. I recommend a cup of mulled wine and another night's sleep. Just take it easy.
See you on. Oh, I would kill you if I had a reason. Unfortunately, this game really hasn't given me a reason besides the collar. Hey, free stuff. Always nice to have free stuff. Watermelon. Let's go talk to Los.
Ah, there you are. Husband. Would you please tell this very charming gaggle of not at all brat-like babes that I am by no accounts this loser woman, nor do I sing, in fact. I'm deathly allergical.
Of course
How
we'll
very
play
correct
along.
you are, spouse of mine. Madame Josephine Gribbles de Peeb refuses to be confused with anyone else. What? What's so funny?
We're all wearing bags.
Her pinched face cracks into a great grin, and she shoos the children away from her with a laugh.
Yeah, okay, you found me out. Go on and git, and maybe I'll sing you something when I'm good and ready.
Ooh.
She turns to you, dark-eyed and dirty-haired, and smiles flatly.
Gotta keep ourselves entertained, haven't we?
Oh, that's true enough.
You'd presume,
Los?
right?
Ask if she knows anything about the murder. Yes.
Nope. Trying not to find anything out either. Ignorance is bliss. The utterer, the better. Thanks, but I already belong to an elite and exclusive ship gang. We play ball every day after lunch. You're too soft for it. You take care, though.
What?
Suddenly, her eyes cloud to an unnatural black. Greyish veins run down her face, and her mouth tightens into a cruel sneer. As quickly as they came, the clouds clear. She smiles as though no change came over her.
Good luck, Chief.
Okay then. Also, the narrator sounds extremely similar to the narrator of Stanley Parable. No idea whether it is the same.
An elf
Let's talk.
sits tucked away in a dark spot. Lazy.
Snake eyes.
Sibyl.
She chuckles.
I bet that's just what they'll look like. Rolling dice. Deciding fates.
Who?
Don't worry, honey. It isn't yours.
Oh, thank goodness, Sibyl.
She looks you up and down with the merest hint of a coy smile on her lips.
Never say never, though.
She
I'm just going to
smiles
leave.
Just a kitten in a corner.
You are creepy, Sibyl.
I know it.
Ethan.
A scruffy man lounges against the wall with scarred arms folded. A sly smile playing on his face, he stares across at the Magister guarding him. Noticing you, he straightens and beckons for you to come closer.
Watch your back, new fish. There's a murderer on board, and I bet 3 months' pay it's this tramp Ifan.
That's rude.
Rolling his eyes at the Magister's warning, the man named Ifan beckons again. He leans in and adjusts your collar with a sharp tug, balancing its weight so it no longer presses unpleasantly on your neck. He
It literally floats. How is it uncomfortable?
Pinches less that way, right?
Hocking a phlegmy gobbet in your general direction, the sullen Magister settles back to his task of glowering at Ifan. And now, you.
This doesn't seem like the optimal part of the ship to hang around.
We used to know each other, more's the pity. I was his commander many moons ago. Isn't that right, Vic?
Standing far back from Ifan, the tight-faced Magister draws one finger across his throat in an elaborate fashion, but says nothing. Ifan grins, flashing pointed white teeth.
Same as he was at 14 years old. Only difference is somebody gave him a bigger sword, and now he's Johnny Big Pants.
Johnny Big Pants. I'm Johnny Big Pants. Oh, ASCII found. What did he find himself subordinate? Say that you're still curious about the murder.
No.
Did he do it?
The dead man. Finn, is it? I'd no business with him. And I wouldn't put a man down without good reason.
Good on you,
He glances over at Magister Victor, who's staring back at him with pointed intensity.
Damn shame sheer annoyance isn't reason enough.
Ifan performs an elaborate
talk,
pantomime of keeping quiet, one finger in front of his lips as he leans back against the wall.
Will do.
I've seen more appetizing things coming out of plague-stricken pigs.
The Red Prince.
Well, well. What have we here? A fresh face in this stale hell. Let's
The lizard looks you up and down, like a farmer would a fetching horse. All of a sudden, he grips you firmly by the chin, with the intent of inspecting your teeth.
What
I'm
are you
inspecting
doing?
your teeth, in case that wasn't spectacularly obvious.
Well, I'm sorry, I didn't listen to the narrator.
There's some discoloration, but I've seen worse. After all, one can't expect to find prime merchandise on a squalid little ship like this.
Fuck you.
Now then, to business. You will answer me 3 questions. The first one is this. Can you cook?
No,
Oh,
I
goodness,
can't.
no. And don't even mention the demon's testes that are turnips.
Testes.
On to the second question. Can you knit, weave? In short, tailor?
No.
Yes, I can tell from your vagabond chic. A bag is
You're
as good as
wearing
a
the
shirt
same
kind
thing
of
as
style.
me.
I shouldn't be getting my hopes
Except
up.
mine's not folded up, broken texture on my leg.
On then to my final query. Have you the ability to administer the upkeep of one's personal appearance? The delicate art of cosmetics is what I'm after.
You've got this wolf on a leash now.
Just as
No.
I thought. That explains what's besieging my nostrils. So, 3 questions asked, 3 questions answered. Let's evaluate, shall we? As per your own testimony, you have the taste buds of a dung beetle, the fashion sense of a monkey in a clown suit, and your personal hygiene reminds one of a carcass rotting in the sun.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That won't do at all, see? I'm sad to say I must deny you the opportunity to be my slave. Ever so
Tragic.
sorry.
Can we just skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut up?
You should probably
starting
come
to
to
punch him.
terms with the fact that you've half a mind, full stop. You'll never attain the rank of slave with manners such as that.
The rank.
Still, hone your skills, and one day you may just qualify for a position in a lesser household than mine. You keep dreaming, you hear?
I hate you. I hate you so
Forgive
much.
me, kin. Where that I had meanwhile the Magisters feast on honeyed meat.
And if she tries to run, shoot to kill. Is that right? I've a few questions for you.
A broad dwarf sits totally upright on the bench, eyes closed, palms face up on his knees. His beard is a cascade of meticulous
so
plaits,
hairy.
each one braided through with golden medallions. He raises an eyebrow as you
He's got a
approach,
hat.
but
Why don't I
doesn't
get a
open
hat?
his eyes.
Listen up, boy. You hear that?
Never thought you'd end up a prison guard, Vic.
He turns his head toward you, looking you up and down, and smiles before turning his attention to the ship once more.
I ain't no boy.
You look like a boy to me.
Oh, beast.
Listen if you're interested, or get gone if you aren't.
Well,
As soon as
screw
the
you,
Inquisitor
beast.
gets here, we'll hand you
The
right over
Magisters are out for blood. You saw the body, didn't you? Big bruiser like you ought to be able to take them on.
Don't mind me, just gonna take all of your drinks. Hey, Thane.
The elf is reading a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia. He looks up, his big round eyes scanning your body, absorbing every detail. He reaches out, flicks a finger against one of your scales, and rubs his chin.
Fascinating.
He sits back and returns to his book, flicking quickly from page to page, completely oblivious to your presence.
Well, we'll leave Fane alone for now.
Surely.
It's a register, sir.
Let us
Good,
move.
good. Magister Williams is just about done with the last passenger. You faring okay so far?
Do you actually
Of course
care?
I do. Seems void-walk and dog your heels like a shadow. That's no way to live, is it? You'll see. We're gonna help you. You head on in now. Williams will get you sorted fast.
Gosh, you're so kind.
Anything else I can make, Your Majesty? Turnips and water are all I...
And if she tries to run,
Standing at the center of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking magisters. They keep...
So you admit it then? You murdered that poor fella?
Yes, I did. But of course, that was only the beginning.
She turns her head and looks you straight in the eye.
There are others whose lives must end.
Don't look at me and say that.
Good
That's weird.
God, the woman's mad.
That's just uncalled for.
You there, sorcerer. Go and fetch Magister Siwan. We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
What did you mean by
Means
that?
your journey draws to a close. Do stick around for its finale, though, because...
She reaches for her collar and simply removes it.
That's just cheating.
I'm just about to create a scene.
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she casts source, the Voidwoken will come. They'll end us all.
She smiles with wicked satisfaction.
Precisely.
What's happened?
And with that, and with that, we will call it for our first episode of Divinity 2 Original Sin. Hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.